Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Man, am I grateful for Pat Mahomes? Because at least it gave us some football to talk, some real football news actually happening to talk about. Um, I'm not happy about the deal as big as it was because that really puts the onus on the Cowboys, and it's going to cost us more. You know, I'm a general contractor, okay? But I'm one of those people who I hate to have somebody else do anything for me. I always like to do everything. And when I build cabinets and furniture, I always go pick up my lumber and everything else because I want to pick it out, make sure I got good stuff and everything else. And I learned Allied Plywood, A&M. Um, A&M Supply, actually. It's not Allied Plywood anymore. It used to be Allied Plywood. But I would always go over Maryland and pick up my lumber and stuff from them. And it's about, 45-minute drive over there. And then you got to wait in line, place your order. Then you got to go to the warehouse and wait for them to pull the lumber and everything else and the plywood. And it's a big warehouse. And basically, it would be a 2 to 3 hour journey to get the materials. But I would always go get it. And I got to unload it and everything else to get it in the shop and start working with it. Well, because of the coronavirus, you weren't allowed to go into their office. You had to call in, the order the stuff, and they would actually prefer to deliver to you. And what I found out is if you have an order over $500, it's free for them to deliver. If it's 250 to 500, it's $15. No, sorry, $25. No, it's $15. If it's below $250, it's $25. And it's like, damn, they'll deliver it to me. I just got to take it off the truck and put it in my shop. So when you think of your time, 2 or 3 hours of my time going there and picking it up is worth a whole lot more than $25. And that's where you look at it and say, penny wise and pound foolish. Yeah, it's great to go pick up your materials and everything else, but it's costing you more money to do that. It's like some people will look for a deal with gas. Oh my God, there's a place that the gas is 10 cents cheaper. It's 20 miles away though. So by the time you go there to get the gas to save the 10 cents and get back in your time, you'd have spent more money trying to save that money on the gas than if you just bought it over here at the place on the way out. Again, penny wise and pound foolish. And that, my friends, is the Dallas Cowboys. They're always out there trying to find that deal. Oh man, we're going to get a bargain. We're going to go ahead and no. We're not going to pay too much. And yet, that's exactly what they always do. They always run around trying to save money and they turn around and spend more money. They have done that in the history of the Dallas Cowboys over and over and over and over again. Because they always go through, we're going to make this thing, oh no, it's going to be team friendly. Dak's got to understand that it's got to be team friendly. Dude, you wanted team friendly? You should have done it last year, end of the year. That was your team friendly deal right there. Because now that we're looking at $45-50 million a year for Pat Mahomes, the market's been reset when you could have been under 30 million. That's on you, Dallas Cowboys, because you're sitting there trying to get a bargain that you've gone through, and I've done it myself over and over again because I got my truck up there. I love my truck. But had I went ahead when the coronavirus first happened, the price of that truck was about $3,000, $4,000 less now for the vehicles at that time because nobody was buying them. But I kept saying, oh man, it might get better. The price might go down. It might get cheaper. And it didn't. It didn't. Prices started going back up. It's just like gasoline now. It's beginning to go back up. You need to strike when you can strike, get the thing done, and in the long run, the stuff is going to appreciate. It's going to continue to go back up. But yet, they didn't learn from D-Law where it hurt our season. They didn't learn from Zeke Elliott. And here we are. And if they don't get it done now, we might end up being the Washington Redskins, or the Washington Red Tails, or the Washington Spuds, or whatever the hell they're going to be called, who kept trying to get a deal and look for something better than Kirk Cousins. And you're sitting here. You paid Alex Smith. You drafted Haskins. And you're not even sure you have a quarterback. That's on the Redskins. The other thing that really and truly bothers me is I understand people having doubts about players, Dak Prescott, and wanting somebody better. I understand that. You want to be the Kansas City Chiefs. You want to see your team winning the Super Bowl. I do. I definitely do want to see my team win the Super Bowl. But I just don't understand this. It's gone beyond hoping for somebody better or saying maybe we need somebody better to just flat out hate. We got enough hate out there from all these other fan bases and from the talking heads and stuff. Why do we need to be fighting ourselves here? Aren't we all Cowboy fans? Aren't we all fans of the star and want to see the team succeed? I feel like we got fans out there that hope and pray that Dak Prescott falls on his face and is out of here. And I don't understand that. You may not like the guy, but if he succeeds, doesn't the team succeed? And when the team succeeds, don't you have something to cheer about? I didn't like Jason Garrett. I never thought Jason Garrett was the guy to get us to the Super Bowl. But he was what we had, and so I'm going to cheer him on and hope that I'm wrong about him. There's never any hate where I'm just like, screw the guy, I want to see him fall off a bridge or something. But we literally have people that absolutely positively hate the guy. I'm trying to understand that because it's not like he was RG3 for us and we gave up 3 number ones and a second to get him and then he became a bust. It's not like we paid $73 million guaranteed to him and he breaks his leg and we lose. I'm trying to understand this. It's not like he's made any money from the Dallas Cowboys. Our punter makes more money than what Dak Prescott's made in his career. And I'm just trying to understand why it is so many people literally just hate the guy. I wish somebody could explain it to me because I feel actually thankful that we didn't have to do what the Eagles had to do, where they had to trade up to get Carson Wentz. The fact that Dak Prescott is in the same conversation with Carson Wentz when we got him in the 4th round and were able to pick up Zeke Elliott and pick up Jalen Smith before we even got to him, where the Eagles had to give up other people to get Carson Wentz. And you could dare say Dak and Carson Wentz, they're here in the same position. Yet, we still have people that hate the guy. I just don't understand it. Well, I don't know. But let me say, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for being here live stream. We'll see. It's going to be an interesting week as we count down to see what the Dallas Cowboys do as far as Dak Prescott getting a deal or not getting a deal. I believe we're down to 8 days. And as Jerry Jones says, deadlines get deals done. Well, the deadline's here. And now Dak's got more ammunition to go against you guys. But we'll see. I just wish the Cowboys would stop shooting themselves in the foot. Everybody, be safe out there, man. Watch out for the corona.